What's going on, folks? Welcome back to Launch Our Channel. So it appears that I have screwed up my backyard. So as you guys know, a few weeks ago I did a video talking about watering and making sure that we get a little bit of water on the lawn and that the dormancy is fine, that some of it's going to turn brown. I've said all those things. Well, it turns out that I have a different issue, and it wasn't water. It turns out that I forgot to do a fungicide this year, and so what I was thinking was dormancy in my fescue. It turns out that it is a bunch of fungus that has destroyed a good chunk of my backyard. As you guys know, last year I decided to resod the whole backyard because I was tired of fighting the seeding back here, and the sod was great, and unfortunately I missed a step, and I'll show you how bad it is. So when we look at it from this angle, and this is just a reflection of light, but you can see a bunch of brown, and that right there is a fertilizer burn from last week. But as I get up into this flat area of my lawn, you can see a bunch of brown, and I know that it was not grubs. I know that it isn't any kind of army worms. And so I've been looking at it, and I keep staring at it, and I keep thinking that it's going into dormancy, and it turns out that it was a fungus. So we can see really bad right there, and then you can see how thin it is right here, and that's because it continues to get matted down. So I don't think I need to start over, and I do think that I'm going to be able to salvage the majority of this. However, I did lose quite a bit, especially up here on this flat area. And so I'm gonna do what I always recommend not doing, and that's trying to recover a lawn in the middle of summer, especially a fescue lawn, which is a cool season grass. So what we're gonna do is pretty much every day this week, I'm gonna have to tackle quite a bit of work back here, starting with the fungicide today. And then tomorrow, I think the weather should be good, but late in the afternoon, I will get an aerator. I was gonna aerate the front anyway so that I could do the sand project up there. Well, now I'm gonna have to do the aeration back here so that then I can put down some seed. Fortunately, I do have a couple of different types of seed, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix a couple of different things. I'm gonna do some fescue, I'm gonna do some Kentucky bluegrass. Kentucky bluegrass doesn't really love the shade, but it's warm enough back here that I think it'll at least germinate and fill in. That's really what I want. And in the fall, I'll come back and do some more seeding for anything that doesn't survive, because it's gonna be tough. I mean, trying to seed a lawn in the middle of summer is a really, really bad idea because it's just so hot. The seed will germinate, which is good, but the problem is that it becomes so hot, especially in July and August, that those little seedlings and little plants will probably not make it. I want to make sure that I at least recover as much of the lawn as possible so that I don't have a bunch of runoff, which is the problem that I have every single year. So yeah, I'm pretty disappointed at myself for making a mistake. Just goes to show, as much as I'm in the lawn, everybody makes mistakes, but in the end, it's just grass, and gives me the opportunity to do some things to help recover this lawn. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty frustrated, only because of the fact that I didn't catch it sooner, especially since I was thinking it was one thing and it turns out it was something else. I knew it wasn't grubs, I took care of that. I knew that it wasn't water, took care of that. Well, it turns out it was something that I probably should have caught early on in the spring, especially since I do a fungicide every spring, and this year I did not do that. So let's do that now. So let's start off. We'll do a couple different kinds of fungicide, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do first right now. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of Propiconazole, 1 ounce per 1,000, and that's gonna cover the 2,000 square feet back here. That'll be our first step in killing all the fungus in the lawn. And then from there, we'll come in with something that lasts a little bit longer. This usually is good for about 7 to 10 days. It'll protect the lawn. It'll kill the fungus, and then it'll also protect the lawn for 7 to 10 days. And then we're gonna come back with a different fungus that will last up to 30 days, and that should take us through the end of the summer. But this is gonna be our first step. We'll mix it with 1 gallon of water per ounce. So that's gonna be about 2 gallons of water, which is what's gonna fit perfectly in my pump sprayer. And that should take care of everything back here. So let's get to mixing and let's get to moving. folks, well, that's pretty much it. You know, just going to show everybody makes mistakes. Fortunately, I keep making mistakes back here, and I'm getting a little bit tired of it. This lawn has been nothing but trouble. It's just a really difficult piece of land simply because you've got the flat spot where I'm standing, and it slopes down that way. So the fungus issue isn't as bad back here, but it is really bad right here. So I'm just sprayed the whole thing and we'll be done with it. But now, like I said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here with an aerator probably tomorrow afternoon and aerate the whole thing. Like I said, I was gonna do the front anyway because I was gonna put down sand and I wanted that to get into those holes and actually create a little more of a sand base up there. But now we have to do it back here because I have to seed it as well. So it's gonna be a little bit of a busy lawn shark week, and I'll try and document all of it for you guys. You know, it's not really the ideal time to be seeding a lawn, but if I don't do it, then my fear is that we will get a lot of runoff from rain, and that'll just create more problems for me in the fall. And to be honest with you, I want a green lawn as much as possible. Now, how much of it will germinate and how much of it will stay, I don't know. And like I said, I've got a good mixture of some fescue and Kentucky bluegrass. The Kentucky bluegrass back here in this area will be fine because it's pretty sunny. But up here where I'm standing right now, which is right next to my parking pad, it may not do as well simply because it doesn't get that much sun. But, you know, we'll do what we can. We'll see what happens. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, I know I did not enjoy making it. So, if you guys like it, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for more. And if you want to be notified of future videos and future installments in this series, then hit that bell. See you on the next one.